Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra April 16, 2022. Something you read today could have a dramatic impact on your life. Pay particular attention to articles on dream psychology. It could be that as you flip through one, you come across an explanation for a recurring dream of yours. The accuracy of the description likely stops you in your tracks, making you anxious to read more. You are right to be intrigued. You are bound to learn a lot about yourself as you begin to study this particular area of psychology. Today you might find yourself craving the companionship of friends and lovers alike. You're probably in the mood for some good food, good music, and great conversation, and that's probably just what you'll get. Afterwards you might spend some time alone with a love partner, reflecting over what was just said between yourselves and all your friends. Some of it might be intriguing and worthy of deep thought. Have a pleasant day, and a wonderful evening. Today you could have a lot of interactions with people. You could be busy handling phone calls, chatting with colleagues about important projects, and dealing with clients. You could be so busy talking that your lips are tired at the end of the day. It's probably not the best day for private, quiet tasks like writing or sending email. But it is a great day for networking and negotiation. You are in a dreamy and insightful mood today. Be sure to jot down any dreams you have, whether they occur during the day or at night, because your notes will likely yield some important information for your future investments. While artistic matters are highlighted today, money matters are not. Think twice before lending money to a friend. Your advice is in great demand. Because of your high energy levels, you are happy to comply, but take care not to give too much of yourself. You might suffer a burnout and lose interest in others. It's fine to ask others to return the favor. Ultimately, relationships work best when give and take are done in equal measure. You could be having a rough patch with neighbors or housemates, and you might have to hide out for the day. Communication is almost sure to break down otherwise. Get back to it in a few days. As soon as you arrive on the scene you find that rivals seem to fade from view. Maintaining a natural approach helps you get the attention from any potential admirers. Make the most of your desirability and appeal, but be sure you don't overdo the swagger. Any exaggerated conduct can quickly become a turn-off. You don't exactly assert yourself with force in your life. But having said that, it doesn't mean that you aren't just as efficient in what you do as anyone else. However, today you may need to fight your battles on a different battlefield than you are accustomed to. Are you going to take this challenge? Given what is at stake, especially in your career, you may have no choice. There will be a lot of tension in the air today. Watch out for becoming involved with gossip. This can be a challenge for many 3 personalities, and with the added boost of this day, it can be particularly difficult. As entertaining as chit-chatting about others can be, it almost always robs you in one way or another. At the very least, it takes your time and energy away from focus on your own life and what you need to do there. If you've ever been misjudged or hurt by others' gossip, then you know how damaging this can be. Just in time for the weekend and to capture Mars' final hours in an adventurous part of your chart, the moon returns to a fun, playful, romantic and creatively charged part. In ordinary times, as Mars leaves and joins an already formidable lineup of planets in your career sector, these playful, creative and romantically charged lunar vibes would be outnumbered. However, returning as a full moon, the gloves have come off when it comes to a life that is all work and no play. In a case of perfect timing, the moon returns to your romantic sector during Mars' final hours in an adventurous part of your chart. This is too late for them to connect directly, but as the moon returns to begin the build-up to a romantically charged full moon, this is a reminder of a mix of romance, passion and adventure that Venus and Mars spent much of the last 6 weeks fueling. It may be that in your attempt to stabilize your emotions and be more sensitive, you have fallen prey to your feelings. Consequently, you have forgotten your rational mind, even though it is crying out to you that it is time to move on and put an end to this situation. Listen to your inner voice and take it more seriously. There are fruitful discussions and insights. Do not hesitate to seek legal information. Do not let yourself be invaded by the needs of others, it would be to the detriment of yours, you cannot afford it. Today, your sharply increased energy leads you into projects which, even if they are complex, are very beneficial. In addition, your desire for discovery encourages you to acquire new knowledge, which will be very useful for you in the future. Our eyes in the sky. We want to veer from all the outdated norms that are holding us back, slowly but surely, one step at a time. But it's imperative to add structure to your daily vibe. Once you're able to find stability in all aspects of your day-to-day activities, then you'll be able to feel confident in how to go about your tasks and work. On another note, your personal views and goals are shifting, which means that you long to change your inner world. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone and make strides in your life. You don't have to leave the past behind completely, but you should try to embrace a more evolved mindset. This can allow you to see situations from a clearer perspective. In fact, you'll be able to understand matters in a less emotional way, which will help you make all the necessary decisions during this luminary. Lean into your higher consciousness right now and transcend to a place of understanding, compassion, and service to those in need. Over the past 2 weeks, idealism has been at the helm of our decision-making, but by leaving too much up to good faith, we can miss an opportunity to ground our dreams into a realistic container. Now, we're forced to get organized. Some fantasies will need to be let go, and some simply need to be revised and reworked to bear fruit. The moon opposes illusory Neptune, suggesting that we be mindful of our energy. Others may be depending on us to keep a vision alive, but how much are we being expected to sacrifice? An additional trine to Pluto facilitates looking beneath the surface of our engagements and questioning, what is it I am really trying to achieve now? How can I transform what I am working with and embrace its highest potential? At 1:11 a.m., the moon begins its void of course, lasting until around dawn. Take note of any symbolism in your dreams which could further illuminate full moon manifestations. Full moon insights are still being digested, but now, we are processing with one eye towards our relationships. Yes, a personal vision is coming together, but who else will benefit from its realization? An intangible idea only serves to bolster our own imagination. If we get serious and make the intangible tangible, it becomes something we can share with others. This prospect can be a great motivator today. Although our intuition is enhanced, it can also be a liability. We may read the room wrong or misinterpret others' statements. Our own words can be misunderstood as well. This transit puts us in touch with liminal forces and creative energies. It inspires us to interrogate the meaning of life and ask questions about the nature of reality. It's a great influence for occult students and fans of high strangeness and fantasy lore to discuss their fields of interest. Insights come through during meditation, in daydreams, and by allowing our minds to wander. We should simply be cognizant of blurring the line between fact and fiction. Mysteries and make-believe can enchant the psyche or breed suspicion and paranoia.